Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the unveiling of the 2018 Don. This is your yearbook. If you don't know what it's called, it is called the Don. It's pretty common for yearbooks to have the name of your school mascot, so don't think that's too weird. That's pretty common across. I see a lot of yearbooks, and that's pretty common, so don't think that's weird. I just the first thing I want to do is recognize my yearbook staff. This book is a culmination of hundreds of hours of work, thousands of pictures, and I don't know if any tears were shed. I didn't see any, but I'm sure they were close sometimes. So, first of all, Amy Fadul, Brent Paper, Caitlin Hudson, Madison Kirk, Caitlin Lowry, Katie Myers, Shelby Paisley, Madison Richardson, Haley Winston. Please give them all a hand, everybody. They put in a lot of work for this. Really getting them out. This is a big project. Thank you. Thank you. There's also one other student here. I didn't see her come in. I meant to try to look for her. But I also want to recognize another student that helped us out a lot. She had to transfer because of credits. So please stand up if you're here. Kaylee Caldwell. Kaylee Caldwell. No? Okay. I wasn't sure if she was here or not. I forgot to check. But anyway, she took a lot of pictures at events and things like that. She was still taking pictures even though she wasn't in the class. So I wanted to recognize her today too because she did a lot of work. Okay, in addition to the yearbook members who we just thanked and who I'm appreciative of, I also have a few members of the staff I want to thank. Mrs. Fish, who helped us with editing and completing the yearbook. I really appreciate all her help. She had to look at every page like me. She had to look at every page. I think she's the only other person that has to look at every page before we hand it out. So she did a lot of work. I also want to thank Mr. Morin over there. He helped us with pictures, a few events. For whatever reason, few events, pictures didn't turn out, that kind of thing. They always have the video camera. So we just drew some images off of their video. So I really appreciated helping us out with that. He also made some videos. I don't think we ended up using them, but I think he had helped some of the students make some videos. So. Mrs. Kirby and Mrs. Reedus, I definitely want to thank them. They're always fielding questions, trying to get everybody in there. Those ladies work hard to make sure everybody's in the yearbook. They work really hard to make sure everyone's in the yearbook, so give them a round of applause. Especially the seniors. They really work hard to do that. Whether it's take a picture that I need taken, because I'm not over here, it's hard for me sometimes being on a different campus, so just make sure you thank them. Miss Pam, Miss Selena, and Mr. Jones, feeling an endless barrage of questions for me. Again, being on the other campus, I'm always bothering them, calling them. I really appreciate all that they do. So I just want to make sure you do that. Miss Hodo, she helped with letting the students use her room for different things, so I want to say that. And also all of the teachers and staff who let the students out of class, if they need to be out of class, to work on the yearbook, that kind of thing, I want to say thank you. That's probably all of you, so I just want to just let you know I appreciate it. It does take a lot of work outside of my 40 minutes that I had them, so I just want to let you know I appreciate it. Okay, last but not least, I want to thank all of you who purchased the yearbook and all of you who purchased ads, all the seniors whose families purchased ads. I know it's expensive. I know the yearbook's expensive. I hear it all the time. But without the ads, it would be even more expensive. So I just want to say thank you. So give yourselves a round of applause. Everybody did a good job. We would not have a yearbook if we couldn't pay for it. If it wasn't financially viable for the district, we would not be able to have one. So thank you guys. All right, without further ado, I'm happy to present the 2018 Don, Our Place in Time. All right, we'll be getting those here in just a minute. I'm going to turn it over to Caitlin Hudson and Brett Hafer, and they're going to do the dedication.
Mrs. G. Winston started substitute Arkansas State University. Her first teaching job was at Kennett Middle School in language arts. From there, Mrs. Winston went to Malden Junior High, then to New Madrid Middle School, both times teaching language arts. While teaching at Malden and New Madrid, she earned her master's degree online through CMO and left New Madrid for Porterville to become their middle school principal. Next, she serves as the director of the Poplar Bluff Technical Career Center. Finally, she returned to teaching what she truly loved, language arts at Donovan. Throughout all that time, she was involved in numerous extracurricular activities. She was an assistant volleyball, assistant girls basketball, and head volleyball coach for middle school and high school. She also taught summer school classes and served as Beta Club sponsor. Even with all of that, she still was completely involved in all of her children's extracurricular activities. Here's a quote from her children. Mama Jean will never stop being a teacher. She has taught us our whole lives and continues inspiring us to learn new things and strive for the best, no matter how old we are.
Miss Winston has always been very caring and very involved in her students' lives. She has always made it her top priority to make sure that we succeed no matter what. She never lets us quit without letting us know that we're going to regret it for the rest of our lives, and even after she tells us that, she still doesn't let us quit. I am very blessed to have had her as a teacher. We're very sad to see you go, but we seniors are glad that you decided to leave with us. Good luck on all of your future endeavors. I can't wait to read your book and see all your travel posts on Instagram. Thank you for being you. We love you. Now introducing a special guest speaker from Seinfeld, Kramer. Seinfeld. I know.
Kramer, are you here?
This is all about you. This is your life. All right, guys, on a serious note, let's talk about this great teacher and her tenure here at DHS. Mrs. Winston has always had a soft spot for all of her students who turn in their work late. Being that my classroom is right next to hers, it was very common to hear her say to those students who are turning in their work late, "Giddy up." On the few occasions Mrs. Winston got upset at these same students, I frequently heard her say to herself, "Serenity now, serenity now." Of course, Mrs. Winston's best comments to her students who made excuses by turning in their work late was yada, yada, yada. In closing, Mrs. Winston, seniors, I think you know what to say. Check your emails. And now, Mrs. LeBron.
Check your email.
I really don't want to follow you up. I've had the privilege of working with Miss Winston for 5 years now. She and I started here at Donovan the same year. I knew almost right away after meeting her that she would be the type of teacher that would make her students work hard. And for the past 5 years, she set the bar high for her students because she believes that every single one of them is capable of achieving that high standard. I think my favorite memory of Mrs. Winston is probably when she and some of her students
dressed up like the village people and danced to the YMCA. If you did not have the privilege of seeing that, don't worry, I have it on video. I know I will miss standing by my door during passing periods and listening to her and Tim Rosemarin argue about baseball or about Seinfeld. And I know that I speak for all of us when I say that we will miss her dedication to her students. Although I will admit, some of us are looking forward to actually having a chance at winning a door decorating contest at some point. Miss Winston, you will truly be missed, and I hope that with all of your new free time, you will enjoy all of the vacations that you have planned.
I taught alongside Miss Winston in her class for several years. I think this is the first year that we have not been together since she's been here. And she always encourages you guys to travel, which we know that she will be doing plenty of. And probably one of my favorite memories is getting to watch you guys' faces the first time you read Flowers for Algernon.
All right, so this year's yearbook dedication was Miss Winston. We thank you so much for your service, Miss Winston, and congratulations on your retirement. You want to say something? Okay. She neglected to say anything. I also was asked to mention a couple of other people. We have a couple of other people leaving us this year. They didn't let us know in time, Mr. Gilbeck. So I'm sure that was probably on purpose. If you could please give Mr. Gilbeck a round of applause. We decided on the dedication earlier in the year, and Mrs. Winston had already kind of thrown her hat in the ring, so the students decided to do it for her. We're also losing Mr. and Mrs. Crane if they're here. We want to say, thank you for all of their service as well, but again, we only knew about Mrs. Winston at the time, so, but we do want to say, let everyone know we appreciate them. Thank you. Okay, so how this works, if you have been here, hopefully you know. There are letters up there. You know the first letter of your last name. So A through E is the first table, F through L is the second place, N through P, R through W, and if you need to purchase a yearbook today, it's the last table.